Navy veteran. I was an air traffic controller in the Navy 72 to 76. Because of the 73 Middle East War, I got sent to a forward air base in Crete. But at that point in time, a military dictatorship was running Greece, and I ended up staying there for a few years. And I got politicized by it because I saw that the U.S. didn't care what was going on in a foreign country as long as they let the U.S. operate military bases and did business with U.S. corporations. Bradley Manning is an issue we've all taken up because we think Bradley Manning did what he was supposed to under international law. Under international law, you're obligated to expose war crimes. Bradley Manning did that. The first leak was of a helicopter shooting down unarmed journalists in Baghdad, and therefore we think that everyone else should be prosecuted for covering up the war crimes, and Bradley Manning should be out and should be given a Medal of Honor for doing what he did. It's sad that we have so few people willing to get out in the streets and protest in both these conventions. It just goes to show you the high level of brainwashing and lack of interest in what really is going to affect, especially a possible war with Iran, everybody in this country, that nobody's talking about. The candidates aren't talking about it. It's like you're living on another planet. It's very, very disheartening, the amount of people that have showed up at these two convention protests.
Yeah. What's your name?
Bill.
And where did you serve?
In Vietnam, I was up on the DMC.
Wow, okay.
A place called Julin, which was actually the furthest base north there was. So many of our veterans are committing suicide. So many of our active duty people are dying of suicide than in actual combat. America is, except for World War II, has messed over veterans. Now, that is the reason why I started. But we started in October in DC, which was the first day of the 11th year of the Afghanistan War. And since then, I found out an awful lot more is going on, and it's all interconnected. We can cut back our military spending by 80% and still outspend any other country on the face of the world. You think we could use some education, some homes for the homeless, so many things. Healthcare, you know, they're talking about insurance, they're not talking about healthcare. People are just not talking about what our problems are. I started fighting for this country 40 years ago, and I'm fighting for the country again.
I'm a Vietnam vet, 70, 71. War sucks. I'm going to be leading the protest today for Bradley Manning. Bradley just showed what was going on. He didn't do it. He's seen a lot of things that weren't right. A lot of people dying for no reason. Obama can kill people legally, and he can't tell people about it legally. I don't believe he's a traitor. You only support the troops on what, 2 days, 3 days a year. It's the only time anybody cares about a vet. Lay down. Seen it with my own eyes. Watch people walk by veterans on the street and they look away. You're fighting a war for people that make money. Halliburton, all the big banks, Koch brothers, they're the ones that are getting paid. They build the bombs, they build the drones.
I don't know if you saw my...
It's, in this day and age, we got people that are dying on the streets. We got people that can't have decent medical. For what? Why are we over there? Like, nobody can really give me that answer. Why we're actually there. End the wars. Bring the people home.
Thanks.
So many of us are so sick. There's a lot of veterans down here, but they just are so sick that they cannot camp with us. So it's important for me to be here in front of everybody. We're a cross-section of the United States. And I'm here for a lot of people that can't be here.
What do you think it is when this helicopter goes over and over and over and over again?
Of course there are flashbacks with helicopters. I was lucky I do not have the same problems as a lot of the other vets do, but it makes me uncomfortable. As far as the police here, I don't feel that the police are our enemy. There are some jerks. There's some jerks with us. But we're here to talk to other people a lot higher up. And me personally, I believe that this country has been taken over, been bought, and I believe that Goldman Sachs is the one that's controlling this country. As I said, one of the big things of what we have accomplished is educating ourselves.